we're back again with another unboxing video. Now these books all have come from Amazon as well as firstbook.org, I believe. It's an organization that basically works with publishers and redistributes books for really low cost, and so we've been able to get really awesome deals on some high popular circulation type books. So very excited to see those things. So let's dive on in. So we have Artemis Fowl. This one is book 3. We have Jeffrey Rowley's Awesome Friendly Spooky Stories. We have Harlan Coben, Shelter. This one is Artemis Fowl's Last Stand. So this is book 8 in that series. This one is Artemis Fowl and the Arctic Incident. This one is book 2 in that series. This one is Artemis Fowl. And this one is the first book in that series. I think in one of my previous videos I had mentioned another book, and that actually is not the first one. I was mistaken. This is the first one in that series. We also have Treasures from Grandma's Attic. So this one is book 4, and this one is book 3. These two books were actually requested by a student. She has already read book 1 and 2, and so she requested 3 and 4, and she has already checked out like 6 books, even though we're not officially opened yet. So I'm excited to show her these once I get them processed and covered and all the things, so she can take these home and read them. And then I got a couple of box sets of books because they were really cheap. They were like on sale, crazy sale. Pretty sure this, all of these books came from Amazon. So let me open this right here. So this book set is a book set by John Grisham, which love John Grisham books and stories and all the things. But this one is the Theodore Boone. So it is a kid kind of book series. Well, I can't get those out, but you can see here. We've got Theodore Boone, Kid Lawyer, the Abduction, the Accused, the Activist, the Fugitive, and the Scandal. So those are super exciting, and I'm super excited for our kids to read those. And then that series was also recommended to me. Then we also have the Warriors books, books 1 through 6. The kids were really excited as well about the Warriors series. This was another series that was recommended to me along with the Artemis Fowl. So these are not the graphic novel versions, but these are just the regular versions. And this is the very first series. Apparently there's several different series within this Warriors books, but this one is the complete first series. So it's 6 books called The Prophecies Begin is what the series is called. So that's really exciting. And then I have a bunch of books that I like shoved into a container so I could bring them down to kind of help. This is from Amazon as well. And this one is that permanent bookmark thing that I had mentioned before. So it is a plexiglass bookmark. There's ribbon and tassels, and then there's also stickers that kids can decorate their bookmarks with. And then I had gotten another set of stickers in a previous vlog, and that's what these stickers are for, were so that the kids could just have extra options to decorate their bookmarks with. So those are some of the bookmarks that the kids are going to really be able to earn, as it were. Now I had already shown you guys these bookmarks. These were hugely popular when I like sort of did a soft opening of the library a couple of weeks ago. All of the kids wanted to take this one because this is the one where they can write down what they read, when they finished it, and what they rated it, so they can have like a reading list for themselves, which the kids really, really, really loved. Okay. Now, some of these books, like I said, came from firstbook.org, and a lot of these other ones also came from Amazon. They're all mixed together because I just opened the boxes and I put them into a container so I could easily bring them down because it was kind of heavy. So we have Elephant and Piggy in Spanish. This one is Hoy volaré. Today we fly, or I flew. Esperar no es fácil. Waiting is not easy. This one is Women in Art, which is an awesome kind of nonfiction text about different women in the art world. This one is Women in Sports. So again, nonfiction with women in sports. This one is Elephant and Piggy. Vamos a dar una vuelta. We're going to go on a trip. Un tipo grande se llevó mi poleta. Mi amigo está triste. Puedo jugar yo también. Okay. Pull out a bunch of these books so that I have them ready. This one is Let's Go for a Drive in English. Estamos en un libro. We're in a book. We have Dork Diaries in Spanish. This one is Chronicles of a Slightly Glamorous Life. I believe that's how you say that. This one is The Thieves' Gambit. I'm pretty sure this is the first book in this series, or no, this might be the last one. The Inheritance Games, I think, is what this is, but it might be something completely different. I don't know. It's the same vibes, either way. Fault in Our Stars. The Book Thief. I'm really excited for some of our kids to read that. We have a bunch of kids that are really excited about World War II, and this one takes place in World War II. Fahrenheit 451. We also have Hazardous Tales, Major Impossible. We have several of these already, and lots of kids have already checked these out and really love this book kind of format. So it is a nonfiction telling of different historical events. Again, pulling out these books so that they're a little bit easier for me to grab and show you guys. Okay. The One and Only Family, which we have the Ivan book, and I think I ordered the Bob one, but we might also have the Bob one. But we already have the Ivan book, and I'm pretty sure that one was like a required reading with our school. So we had several copies of that. What Were the Negro Leagues? Again, that nonfiction story. We have the Princess Protection Program. Another Magic Tree House. This one is The Sea Otter Summer. The Wild Robot Protects. So this is in the Wild Robot series of books. The second one is The Wild Robot Escapes, and then the first one is The Wild Robot. Wild Robot was a required reading, so we have a bunch of copies of that one. And so I just wanted to kind of fill in and when I can with different series. What is the Super Bowl? What is the Civil Rights Movement? This one is another book in the Princess Protection Program. I'm assuming, yeah, this one is book 1, and then this one that I showed you earlier is book 2. So I try to get series books if I can. Sometimes I can't. This one is the Bletchley Riddle. I've heard really good things about this book as well. And this is, again, kind of in that World War II genre, which is exciting. Starfish. I've heard a lot of really good things about Starfish as well. So we got that one. Oh, The One and Only Ruby. So we are following in with the Ivan book. Hang on just one second. Then I have The Donner Party. This one is another Hazardous Tales book. We have Who Was Katherine Johnson? So with the space race, we have the Hidden Figures book that has part of her story in it as well. We have What is the World Series? We have What is the Women's Rights Movement? And then I got a couple of graphic novels. So this one is Romeo and Juliet. Again, trying to get some of those classics in graphic novel form. This one is The Odyssey. I'm super excited for kids to read that one. And I also got the Iliad. Both of these are graphic novel format. So again, classic books in that format. We have Out of My Mind. So this book was also highly recommended by different librarians and different groups of people. So I'm kind of excited to read this myself as well. Then we have, this one is the Heist Royale. So this one goes along with the Thieves Gambit. And then this one is the Inheritance Games. Again, all of these series are really fun and exciting. So those are the books that we have today. I will post all of the information down below if you'd like to support us. Like I said, these came from either Amazon or from First Book with money that was donated by you guys to help us get new books for our school, for our library. Thank you very much. Have a good day.